Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your Queen Divine Mother, Goddess Yamaya, your intuitive guide. Thank you so much for coming to join me in your intuitive reading. I am going to be doing Sun, Moon, Rising for Sagittarius. So thank you so much for stopping by. Happy Friday. Happy August 26th. I hope that you are all doing really good. You have been growing and flourishing as you should. Never minding people and their negative talk, that you're having positive self-talk. Okay, Sagittarius, there could be someone with the Five of Wands here. There could definitely be people who are trying to tear at you, and that could be in a mental way, trying to also attack you to get you to believe in and have self-doubt within yourself. You could also be this person who's doing this. You could be trying to attack someone, or thinking about going towards someone to attack them, as well as being in competition with someone, which is why you want to go towards someone, because you could see them as a problem. You could be the one at the bottom and they could be at the top getting ready to complete their goals, and you are trying to get there first, but you're having a hard time because you're at the bottom. And then we have more fire. You could be really angry about this with the Three of Wands. You could definitely be someone. We have the Five of Wands, now we have the Three of Wands. So you could definitely you could have had a lot of people in competition with you, but now at this time you're having or you could have been in competition, but now it's like you got to face yourself. You're only battling and in competition with yourself. No one is even around you. You are someone who could be older and still having problems and issues with letting go of situations, and it's like you're too old for this and you know better, and because of that you got yourself out of the situation of competing with others and more so focusing on how to be a better person and focus on competing and worrying about yourself. The only person I'm competing with is the person in the mirror that I'm looking at. Eight of Wands in reverse. Like I said, you're no longer defensive. You're no longer trying to, be in competition with anyone. No longer worried about what anybody else has going on. If anything, you're worried about you. You're worried about how you can become a better person, how you can do things better. This is just this you taking action towards working on yourself, which is why you got out of that competition phase of competing against someone else, because you know that there's no point of that. What's the reason for competing when we all have our own setbacks and we always have something that we have to go through in order for us to become a better person? You could at this time not be able to have any new beginnings, as well as you could have just lost the relationship, because this relationship could have been a competition between you two, and because of that, you or someone else, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, are at this time losing things for you right now. It's hard. You could be finding it hard to get by as well. You could definitely be in a state of worrying about if people see you for who you are, if people are recognizing you, if people recognize that you've changed. People could see that you changed a lot. You're no longer the person that you used to be, whether that be good or bad. But I'm getting that it's like it's definitely in a bad way. They could see you differently just because you could have been someone who had a lot, or you could have been someone who is usually winning the competition, usually, going up against someone and then coming out on top. You could usually be someone who's actually good where you are. But because we have the King of Cups in reverse, it's like you have a lot of problems, not only with yourself, but you have problems with other people. You're really emotional. You're, lashing out. Watch out, Roddy, for that instinct. You're lashing out at people. You're continuing. you're continuously arguing with other people, continuously starting problems, having a hard time letting go of things. You could be really, really upset at everyone around you at this time, and people don't even want to be around you, be it family, friends, or whatever. You've messed up your household. You're no longer the king of pentacles anymore. You could have been a boss. You could have been prosperous. You could have been someone who, got a lot of money and, resources and stuff like that. You could have been tapped in with all of those things, but you are no longer in that place anymore. You didn't want to. You could have, this is your karma. I'm just going to be straight up. With the wheel, you're having bad karma because you were too busy trying to focus on being in competition with everyone else, keeping up with the Joneses, instead of you worried about yourself, you focusing on yourself. You were being urged to start a new beginning, and you didn't want to. Sorry, this is how it was. It was the Temperance card in reverse when I put it out. But it's like you're a healer. You're someone who, or you should have been, but you chose not to take that path. You're someone who is actually. You're someone who's don't want change. You're someone who does not want to heal. You're someone who's looking at things in a negative light. You're working really, really hard with the Eight of Pentacles to stay in this mind state that you're in, trying to, go against yourself as well as others. The universe is urging you to change and to grow, and to and that if you do, you will be able to inherit blessings and things like that. You will be able to have all of the things that you were desiring when you were in competition. There wouldn't be no need for competition because you will have everything that you want. But because you're not willing to look at yourself and stop worrying about other people, you're going to continue to lose, and you're going to continue to be, battling yourself and out, going through whatever you're going through by yourself with no one there, and no one's paying attention to you. It's like you're in competition you were forced to be in competition with yourself, because a lot of people could have already surpassed you and passed you up just because you were stuck in your mindset of the way you were thinking, and people were thinking about growing. People were focused on their goals ahead of them, and you weren't. You were more so thinking about the goals that everybody else had, and if they did have them, you wanted to try to tear them down. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You were someone who was always worried about the wrong things. You could have been someone who should have been a leader in the spiritual realm. You could have been an earth angel. You could also have a 14-year-old been going through this phase that you've been going through for 14 years. You could have also had something happen to you, or it's changed within you at 14 years old in order for you to be in this competitive mindset. You definitely are meant to change, though. And if you're not willing to change, things are going to be forced to change for you. The universe are going to change things for you because you're not willing to balance yourself out. You're not willing to make a difference. You're continuously in battle with others as well as yourself. And you're fighting against yourself for your own higher good, which is why you're coming out with the Temperance in reverse, because you're not willing to do what it takes. You're not willing to go within and make things right for yourself. Instead, you're looking for, the easy way out. You're looking to be the one on the top, even though you haven't worked hard to get there. You're not willing to do the hard work it takes. You're expecting some type of handout. You're expecting things to just flow to you and come to you, when that's not how the world works. So you need to make better decisions, Sagittarius, and choose to be a different person than the one you are at this present moment. You need to look at all of the obstacles you've had, as well as the things that have been taking place in your life, and evaluating to see if there are things that actually work for you, or are they benefiting you, or are you losing more than gaining. If you are on the other end of the stick of where you're losing more than gaining, then you definitely should look at yourself and see how you can change these habits that you have, because you're going to continue to lose. You're going to be a detriment to yourself, not anyone else but you. You're your own worst enemy, as I've already stated, and you need to go in and do some work, some shadow work within yourself, or accept this you know, this phase that you're going through to be a phase to help you get out of your situation. Make sure that whatever that you're going through is something that you never go back to after you complete this, you know, cycle. But that is what I have for you, Sagittarius, at this time. Please be sure to like. It's okay, Momo. Let me see. I know, baby. Please, I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. I'm not sorry. But please be sure to like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I look forward in having you back again. Again, this is your intuitive guide, Divine Mother, Goddess Yamaya, and I am coming to you every day with readings. So please be on the lookout for them. Please do thumbs up my video and subscribe to my channel. I will be seeing you soon at some point later today, so be on the lookout for that. And remember to make better choices and decisions, and stop paying attention to other people and pay attention to yourself. Bye.